Hello viewers, I'm Keerti Bhave. Welcome to the session on electroplating. After going through this video, you will be able to state the purposes of electroplating, explain the process of electroplating of metals involving electrolysis, and enumerate the conditions for good quality plating. Before you go through this video, you are expected to know certain basic concepts, like the concept of electrolysis, and you should be able to write the electrochemical equations. Let us begin with the definition of electroplating. Electroplating is basically the process of plating a metal onto the other by electrolysis. It can also be defined as the process of depositing a superior metal over an inferior metal with the help of electric current. Why do we electroplate? We electroplate to protect the object against corrosion, sometimes to increase the aesthetic value, that is, to beautify the object, and sometimes to bring about a change in some functional properties like wear resistance or electrical conductivity or any such property. Before we actually carry out the process of electroplating, the metallic surface which has to be plated needs to be cleaned. And this is called as preparation of the surface. The preparation of the surface means cleaning of the surface. The first step is to rinse the article or the object which has to be plated with dilute alkali. This is to remove any kind of superficial impurities and dirt or grease which are sticking over the surface. After this, the article is rinsed with dilute acids to remove any kind of compounds which are formed on the surface. This is called as pickling, which is then followed by buffing or etching. So the preparation of the surface involves degreasing, pickling, and buffing. Now the object or the metallic surface is ready for electroplating. Because electroplating is an electrolytic process, it involves an electrolytic cell. We will see the process of electroplating with copper. An electrolytic cell must have a cathode. Here, the article which has to be plated is made the cathode. That is, the cleaned object is connected to the negative terminal of the battery. You require an anode. The metal with which you want to coat is made the anode. That is, the rod of the pure metal is connected to the positive terminal of the battery. In this case, it is the copper rod. And you require an electrolyte. The electrolyte has to be a salt solution of the anodic metal. Here, copper sulfate solution is made the electrolyte. On passage of electric current, the anodic copper dissolves, giving you copper ions. These copper ions, through the electrolyte, reach the cathode, where they accept electrons and copper is deposited on the cathode, that is the object. So after some time, we find that the bottom of the pan is plated with copper. Then the article is polished and the process is complete. Let us again see the process of electroplating. In this case, we will take silver. Because it is an electrolytic process, you require an anode, you require a cathode, and you require an electrolyte. The cathode here is a spoon. That is, the spoon which is cleaned and prepared is connected to the negative terminal of the battery. Because it has to be coated or plated with silver, a rod of silver is made the anode, that is, it is connected to the positive terminal of the battery. And the electrolyte is a silver salt solution. Here we have taken silver nitrate solution. When current is passed through this setup, the anodic silver dissolves, giving silver ions. These silver ions, through the electrolyte, reach the cathode, accept electrons and form silver, which is deposited on the spoon. This process continues for some time and the spoon is plated with silver. After the process is complete, the article, in this case, it is a spoon which is polished. So we have a silver plated spoon. This is applicable to any other kind of plating. It need not be copper or silver always. Now, if we are carrying out electroplating, obviously the plating has to be a good quality plating. The thickness and quality of plating depend upon the conductivity of the electrolyte, temperature at which the process is carried out, which should be more or less constant. The current density needs to be high and constant, and the duration of plating. Let us revise the concepts we have done in this video. Electroplating is plating a metal with another by electrolysis. Electroplating is carried out for protection against corrosion or to beautify the object. There are three basic steps in electroplating. The first is preparation of the surface, that is, cleaning of the surface, followed by the actual electrolytic process, wherein the article to be plated is made the cathode. The metal with which it has to be plated is made the anode, and the electrolyte is an aqueous solution of the salt of the anodic metal. And the step 3 is polishing the article. I hope you have understood the concept of electroplating. Wish you happy learning. Thank you.